So we can't get to know each other that well.
Do what?
Said the love sack's already taken. We can't really get to know each other that well. So these are called apparently.
Well, you know they'll be leaving after the show. So, super groups, ideas. How does one call up Adam and James or Taylor and James or whatever combination, you know? How do you just sit around and you think, oh, let's put together a band, let's get a record deal, let's put out a single, and let's go out there under this new name?
Well, my people knew his people, and his people all knew his other people.
Yeah.
And they...
End of story.
I don't have any people. I want some people, but I don't have any.
We can find some.
Yeah.
Adam and I have known each other for a long time. James and Adam knew each other since the early 90s, and we talked about... Adam and I talked about doing something for a long time to no avail until about 3 years ago, where we talked about doing a band together. And then Adam takes it from there.
Yeah, well, we just had this idea of doing something with some guitars and Taylor singing, and our drummer, who's, as you can see, not here.
He's fabulous. He's doing an amazing job.
His name is Buddy Carlos, and he's from the band Cheap
A
Trick.
little band called Cheap Trick. Yeah.
And he's 57 years old, so he gets to not do anything he doesn't feel like doing. No, he's working with Cheap Trick right now, is the truth. But the four of us together just decided to make this record and write some songs, and that was it.
It was totally cool, you know, checked all the songs on MySpace. I was like, really? Taylor Hayes is going to perform this booth with this band with, like, you know, Smashing Pumpkins. Found out this is going to be cool, or is this going to be tragic? And it was cool.
Tragically cool.
It was cool, not going to lie, I loved it. And Taylor, we were just talking backstage, this is the first time I've seen you wearing shoes in a long time.
Well, you know, I kind of have an affinity for bare feet, so...
Yeah, well...
my own bare feet, that is.
He has a foot fetish for himself.
It's weird. It's a weird
Very
thing,
rare.
actually. You can't, it's hard to explain just in a quick conversation.
Well, a quick conversation. I was at Bonnaroo this weekend, and then I was looking at my toes after we were talking about feet, and I still have some dirt from Bonnaroo. This is sick. Ooh, but you walked for Africa, he walked for charity, I walked for rock stars.
Yeah. Well, we've been doing, I mean, I see some familiar faces here. Hanson has been involved in promoting activism and kind of tangible actions you can take by doing these barefoot walks and encouraging people to examine simple things like a pair of shoes. So amazingly, we've, you know, had thousands and thousands of people do it. So it's a great thing. But I don't always go barefoot.
Well, good.
You know.
I'm really disturbed at my feet right now.
Yeah.
Let's open it up to you guys and not about my feet. Who has questions for Tinted Windows?
I have a question. Okay, I have a question about Godwin Alexander. Can y'all give some background about him?
He's a mysterious and reclusive figure. No one really knows that much about him.
Really?
I don't know if people know what she's talking about, but there's a guy in our video named Godwin Alexander. It's like a fake television show, and
he's not fake, but he shows fake.
He's actually that guy is actually another video director who was a friend of the video director that was doing our video, and we were like, who can we get that will do this for free because we have no budget? And we're like, well, we'll get Elliot, and then they just made up that name.
Yeah.
So
keep that to yourself, though. It's a secret.
Next. Come on, you've got questions. You all are shy. I'm going to call you out. Going to call you out. Anybody? Right here. Go right ahead.
Okay, all you guys have really distinct sounds. Like, how is it when you guys get in the recording studio, it comes out, like, really, really just great. But, like,
thank you.
It sounds like it's cohesive.
Yeah, that word.
Cohesive.
But,
Talent grade is
you guys all
good,
have,
too.
like, distinct sounds, like, how does one not go over the other?
I think it's because of songs. I mean, songs define what you do with them. I mean, even if people have different influences, if you're like, okay, let's go play like an Earth, Wind & Fire song, you pretty much have to play it a certain way. So the songs defined the sound of the band. I mean, all of us have come with, you know, however poppy or rock we are, we've all come from bands that had songs, you know, kind of core hooks and things like that. And so this was supposed to be about pop songs with live guitars. And so everybody understood that from the beginning. And
I don't know, I'm pretty cool. I don't know what those guys do, but I just do what I do, and they gave me a CD, and they were like, hey man, here's that band.
yeah.
It's like, that's super rad. So my guitar just got to be a little louder.
It's one louder.
and that's what happened.
That was it right there.
So egos aren't affecting you guys at all? Like, not at all?
Not on the right side of the room, but...
You know,
I mean, I have a feeling if you put up with Billy Corgan, he's
need
going to be able to put up with Taylor Hanson.
we don't need to talk about that.
Only people that...
Anyone else? One more question in the McFadden's Garage for Hanson. You right here.
I want to know what your favorite experience has been together as a band since you guys have formed.
That's a good question.
Brunch.
Probably that
Pretty
bubble
good.
bath we took together.
You all are very close, talking about getting on love socks together and
There's nothing.
It's important to get to know each other before you make music together. You can't just be like, let's make a record.
I was not into that, but I had to.
Well, you watched, but we were.
Well, yeah. I actually got.
You brought the candles, didn't you?
I got the candles. I got the DVD of Beaches. And, the Ben and Jerry's Chubby Hubby. I got.
When you formed the bubble bath, did you use the hotel shampoo or did you actually have bubble bath?
This is going farther than we should go.
Next question.
More Tinted Windows music right now. You ready?